What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, all right, we're going back to 9 Inch Nails. Yes, indeed. 9 Inch Nails fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Jason Shaw, and Jason wanted to see me react to this. It is 9 Inch Nails with a live performance of probably the biggest hit song they ever had, Closer. Now, have I heard this song before? Full disclosure, yes. Yes, I have. This song, I don't know how anybody could possibly say they haven't heard this song. This song was the biggest hit that 9 Inch Nails has had to date. It has gotten a ton of media usage, anywhere from television shows to movies to being played in sporting arenas, video games, I mean, commercials, you name it, it's been utilized. So I have definitely heard this song before. Prior to me doing this channel, I think this might have been the only song I'd ever heard from 9 Inch Nails was Closer. So yeah, I mean, I'm familiar with the song. I've heard it many, many times. And I think it's probably I don't know if I would say it's a great song, but it's definitely a really good song without question. I dig the tune. It's a fun song to listen to. It's got a nice groove. Here's the thing. Since I am familiar with the song, I can't do a reaction to the song. Now, luckily, Jason requested a live performance. I even asked him, when he made this request, I asked him, is this a live performance? And I told him, I've heard the song. So he said, no, this is a live performance. So, full transparency, not trying to hide anything here. I will not be reacting to the original song itself in any way, shape, or form. The songwriting, the arranging, the composing, it is a non-factor here. I will only be reacting to, evaluating, and scoring the live performance. What we see. Stage presence, stage energy, stage interaction, crowd interaction, showmanship, production. That's what I'm going to be looking at for 98% of what I'm going to be doing here. I will take how well they play the song in a live setting slightly into account. Very slightly. But for the most part, like I said, 98% of my score is based on the visual, not the song. Please keep that in mind. Let's see, this was posted by 9 Inch Nails on MV. MV, sure that's not MTV? No, it says MV, okay. And the video has 1.6 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. 9 Inch Nails, Closer, August 13th, 1994. Woodstock 94. Official. Wah, wah, wah. There's that word official. Now, I don't know what that means. Official music video, official audio, official live release. I don't know. It just says official. It's not coming off the 9 Inch Nails page, so I don't know. I don't know how much of a factor that's going to be. It may not be a factor at all because it's not coming off their original page or Woodstock's official page either. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how this turns out, I guess. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Oh, live vocals, not backing track.
Help me get away from myself. I wanna fuck you like an animal. I wanna feel you from the inside. I wanna fuck you like an animal. My whole existence is flawed. You got me closer to God.
Did he just yeet the microphone into the crowd? Seriously, did he just huck the mic into the crowd? What in the world? You ain't gonna get it back. If he somehow is able to get that microphone back, I will be beyond shocked. Beyond shocked. Why in the world would you huck a live microphone into the crowd? That is a recipe for disaster. Oh boy. Okay. We'll see what happens there. Okay, as far as the live show goes, it's not bad. It's not great. It's not good. I don't like it. I don't dislike it. If I'm being honest, folks, I'm kind of indifferent. The production looks good. I like the usage of the lighting. The lighting is clearly, thought out. The usage of the red hue, very appropriate for this song. The stage setup with the instrumentation, the floating rig on the keyboard, I think that's really cool. It's able to swivel, but as far as changing elevation, it can change elevation, but you have to put some real muscle into it. You have to actually make it move up and down. And once you let go, it stays. It's a floating rig. It's really nice. I like the idea of that on the keyboard. I think that's a very smart thing. I'm actually, I can hear the bass clear as day when the bass player kicks in. He's coming through the mix really well, which I'm really happy about. The usage of live backing vocals. Okay, here's the thing. It's all being done by one guy who's got his microphone feed running through the keyboard that he's got over all the way on stage right. So he's playing the notes that are coming out and affecting the pitch of what's coming out. So he's able to harmonize his own vocals. And if he wants it to be in a minor third, a major triad, a minor triad, he wants to throw the 7 in there, he can, all through the usage of the keyboard. It from a technical standpoint, like from a standpoint of tech usage, I think it's really cool. You know, I think it works brilliantly in a live setting for a show like this. You know, it absolutely works. Drumming sounds good. I got no issue with anything that's happening with the drumming. Trent's vocals, I mean, he's nailing the song. No surprise there. So, I mean, it's fine. I'm not blown away by this. I'm not going to sit here and go, well, this is one of the greatest live performances I've ever seen. No, it's not. It's pretty lackluster, actually. But, I mean, it's what I'm seeing on stage is it's kind of cool to see some of the things that are happening on the stage. So there's that. I'm really curious about this microphone. I want to see if somehow, some miracle, he gets it back. Let's see. I want to see if he actually does yeet it into the crowd. He does. It went flying. Okay. I know it's got a cable. Oh, here comes the stagehand right here. Stagehand is right there. He's trying right now to get it back. Let's see if he does. He may get the cable back and set to plug a new microphone in. There we go. Okay. So the stagehand he was able to get the line back. The mic was gone. You saw him plug the mic in, and it's here on the mic stand now. Okay. So they lost the microphone. Not the biggest problem in the world. It's not like Trent can't afford a new one. You know, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be handed a bill, but it's fine. The important thing is they made it work. They fixed the problem. You just kicked over the keyboard. Okay. Yeah. Again, like they can't afford another one. Okay. Couldn't make out what the crowd was chanting there at the end. I couldn't make that out. Oh boy. 9 Inch Nails fans are not going to be happy with me. I can guarantee you. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review. And oh man. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was 9 Inch Nails with a live performance. That's going to be key here, folks. A live performance of the song Closer. This was a request from Jason Shaw. Okay. I'm going to do my best to make this review as short as I possibly can, because the shorter I make it, the less painful it's going to be probably, and we can you know, as Bob Barker once infamously said on Futurama, let's end this pathetic hoedown. So let's make this quick, folks. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 5.6. Yep, 5.6. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. First things first, a 5.6. What does that mean? Well, a 5.6 would translate to an okay scale rating. So overall, I think this live presentation was okay. Giving it 3 out of 5 stars and a C+ letter grade. So there you go, a 5.6, okay scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a C+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Oh boy. I'm so glad you asked. Okay, listen, like I said before I even got to the reaction, I told everybody, the song is a non-factor. I am not taking the song into account here. I can't, because I know the song. I am very familiar with the song. So the song does not come into play here. The songwriting, the arranging, trust me, the songwriting and the arranging, if I were to have done a reaction to the song, it would be much higher, okay? But since I'm not taking the song into account here, I'm basing my score completely on the live show. That's where I'm getting this 5.6 from. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. If I'm being honest, the live show was just kind of there. It wasn't really... Nothing about the show looked all that great, if I'm being honest with you. Let's go down the checklist. This is where most of my score is coming from. Like 98% of my score is coming from the live show checklist. Stage presence. Yeah, check. I'll give them that one. Yes, they do have good stage presence. They did come out looking like performers. Looking a little muddy, but I know the story behind Woodstock '94. There was a lot of rain, and there were mud pits and people, you know, making mudslides, like literally running and sliding down mud hills and stuff like that. And it was all in, quote unquote, no pun intended here, good, clean fun. I get it, you know, and they were probably out there, you know, slinging mud too. So it was all done in good taste. They looked dirty, but it looked good considering the fact of where they were playing and what was going on at the time. So I have no issue there, but they still looked like performers. They still acted like performers. Stage energy. It's a check, but it's a subtle check. It's not like they were... everything was done very casually. Like every time they would walk, it was done, yes, they were walking. You know, Trent would walk from the front of the stage to the back of the stage, and then he'd walk back up to the front of the stage again. Was there energy? Yes. Was it casual? Yes. Was it done with purpose? Was it done with any type of intent? Or more than intent, was it done with any type of intensity? No, it was not. It was just very casual. You know, it was just, you know, getting from point A to point B. There was some stage antics happening on stage, like the keyboard player, you know, swinging the keyboard around on the on the floating arm. I mean, there was stuff like that. It was fine. But it is getting a check, but like I said, it's getting a solid check. Stage interaction, no. Zilch, none, nada. Crowd interaction, no. Zilch, none, nada. And no, I am not counting him throwing the mic into the crowd as crowd interaction. Now, whether the crowd was there or not didn't matter. He just took the mic and he yeeted it. You know, whether there was a crowd there or not, it didn't matter. So no points there for crowd interaction. Showmanship, yeah, I'll give it the check. Like I said, there were some stage antics going on, you know, happening within the usage of instruments as props, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, showmanship. The lighting looked good. The rigging all looked good on the instruments. It was fine. So I'll give the showmanship a check along with production. So that's how I'm coming up with the 5.6. If you were to ask me, is this the most impressive live performance I've ever seen? Absolutely not. I have seen bands, lots of bands on the channel that, from a live performance standpoint, absolutely blew this out of the water. As far as them playing the song in a live setting, yeah, I did give them a little bit of a bump for that. I would have given it about a 5.4, but because they did play the song as well as they did in a live setting, I did bump it up 0.2. Up to a 5.6. So that's how I came up with the 5.6. It wasn't a bad visual live performance. It just, there was nothing about it that I would say was amazing or spectacular or great or, to be perfectly honest with you, even good. So, but yeah, 5.6, it was an okay. It was overall, this was an okay live presentation, and that's why I'm giving it the okay score of 5.6. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 5.6, which is an okay skill rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a C+ letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, that did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.